Said the away team's supposed to be broadcasting. Fuck it up, this thing. I got my phone broadcasting. I'm home. I'm home. Yeah, I'm on the thing waiting on them now. Kept hitting me up, goddammit. So, fucking nigga need to come on. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Super Bowl Sunday with the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh, tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it dropped home, gave in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it dropped home, gave in the chokehold. I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs.
Oh yeah, and I'm about to say I see y'all little rule. Tell me something, you gotta change formations. What's the name? If you got multiple plays out of one formation, that's what makes football. That's football. I see it, y'all rules say you gotta change your formations and everything else like that. I said that's not even football. I said anytime when you can run 10 plays out of the same formation, that's how you keep the defense. That's how you keep the defense guessing.
Oh, they don't want you running the same play each time.
No, I'm saying. No, but it say formations. It don't say play. It say formations. That's what I'm trying to tell you what your rule says. That's what your rule says. It says.
I know what the rule says. I don't even care about the formation part so much. It's just the same play over and over again.
Oh, I'm just. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
You're running like 10 back to him 8 times in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you're running cover 3 8 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you're running this blitz 8 times in a row.
No, that's somebody's defense. You can't tell them how to play defense.
No, I'm just saying, they don't like you calling the same defensive play 8 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you saying, oh, I'm going to sit in 3-4 cover 3 every single play of the game.
That's what teams do. I'm just saying. That's what some teams do. They sit in a cover 2 or whatever. That's what teams do. I'm saying the whole
different areas, then I guess. I don't know.
I know. They ain't got. I'm just saying they don't have to worry about that from me. But the whole thing, that's what I'm saying. That's what teams do, though. Teams are sitting. Teams are, especially like most defenses are known for running. Just like Tampa Bay was known for running the Tampa 2. That's why I got named after Tampa Bay, because they ran the Tampa 2. They stayed in that.
Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out.
My thing is, like I said, it don't bother me, but I'm just saying, you just trying to tell somebody else how to play defense. You can't tell them how to play defense.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
Just play your game. Either that.
This will be taken in
this is the one guy that called out last year. He called out Jason for a team play. And actually got Jason in trouble, and Jason's like the main commissioner. It's hilarious. This is the one guy that like picks out like glitch plays or finds something stupid against everybody. But he's a good player. He's a solid user, obviously. So what sucks is like we have like 4 guys that used to be in this league that was really good. But now they just play in Monday League only. They don't play in Street League. You know what I'm saying?
On first down, Barrett to throw. This one complete to Jordan Reed. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses.
Because
when you can have that type of game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Well, that's cool. I like competition. It makes me better.
Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
The Redskins was 9.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. He'll check it down to Geis. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Oh, I ain't even look at free agency. I ain't even look at free agency.
I didn't know if he needed it.
Now Barrett.
I know practice squad still
Escaping the pressure right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field. And
I'll check it out after I play. Like I said, I don't think I'll need to go at this lineman. I can probably always trade for a defensive end.
Pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. And this is going to be incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play.
Huh?
Down defense, something we
I look at I look at his technique. I try to look at his technique, his footwork. Look at his footwork.
The Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon.
See, if you like to run the ball a lot, you need a guy that got good footwork so you can get out in front of your running back. The lead block and the footwork.
So you're looking at lead block and run block for that?
Run block, yep. See how good he can get out in front of the man. Because if he can get out in front of your man and he got the what's name, yeah, you're gonna get some good runs. You get a lot of good runs off.
Yeah, I just know with me with how crazy block that in this game. It seems like I just went with strength, but I did well on the line.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
You watching it? I'm broadcasting the game.
On his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
You guys started the game?
Yeah.
Hurry up, here we go.
I didn't know y'all started.
Yeah.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's 2nd down.
Pressure, that's certainly going
You
to
could
be
just,
key to this game.
I'm your friend. You could just go to your friends list, go to my name, and then you can watch it.
Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
I know, but I'm just trying to tell you that. Remember, I'm the home team. I didn't have to broadcast. I could do that later. I'm just telling you so you can watch it now if you want to watch. That's what I'm saying.
They line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They give him a gain of 38.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that.
Just seen that pass play.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length.
Oh. Yeah, because just coming in.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether they're on the field or not. It permeates his way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And he works it to the 30-yard line.
This thing didn't want to go up on the field first.
Get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
See, tell me one person's watching.
Second down, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
Hey, what's name is on? Shoot clock is on.
Teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
It goes down to 20 or whatever. People don't like playing an hour-long game.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game.
I'm saying they made me what's name. I couldn't even do my play right. I couldn't even call my play because I'm trying to motherfucking adjust shit. I can't even adjust nothing. I ain't even know that. I was looking at the shit and I'm like, what the fuck?
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line.
They held my man on the line of scrimmage? Like, what the fuck was that? Okay. I got something for that.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum
Definitely got something for that. Because my tight end didn't even come off the line of scrimmage. And that's not even what he's supposed to do.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
He didn't come off the line of scrimmage. Trust me, because he's always open on that play.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He's going to take a shot. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our
throwing that bitch out of the end zone. He was supposed to be high. What's his name? He didn't even throw it high. That's okay, though.
Pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down.
Okay.
And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Nice little nifty play for them there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Now a run with Geis. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Barrett. Complete. Richardson has it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barrett buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, it's Jordan Lewis. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now he's going to throw it deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Allen Hurns, 88 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. The point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Barrett looks to throw on first. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. From the gun, Barrett. Caught on the right side, Reed. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Barrett dumps it off for Geis. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Barrett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Hut!
Barrett. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. David Irving in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield now on 2nd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he stays up. Out to his left. Being chased out left. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air.
No.
It's 1st and 10.
The car race is not on?
No.
They're not?
From the gun,
Yes.
Mayfield. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
Let's see if they do just that. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Boom, land it.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. First down, Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. The give is to Elliott. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Tough 1st half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Here we go now. Boom, land it. Boom, land it.
Mayfield to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Barrett now on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Operating from the gun. Barrett. Jordan Reed has it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On first down, Barrett to throw. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Barrett. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go now.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got it to Burns. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Again to Elliott. Busts through the tackle. He won't go down. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right through. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. And Reed with it over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Looking to throw on second down. Barrett, and incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Redskins on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. A handoff left, Elliott. Got some real estate inside the 30. And down to the 7-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
Now Elliott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Hurry up, here we go! 3-19!
They get it to him running left. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Set! 3-19! 3-19!
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. David Irving in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try. And he's going to go down again.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett on the crossing route, complete. It's Richardson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
Here's Barrett looking to throw. He sets to fire deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at about the 28. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left-sided, it's complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, Barrett steps away to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down. To throw is Barrett. And that is incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Let's go. 3-19.
They go to Elliott again. Elliott a first down and more. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Cowboys, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
that's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a, he said it's a pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like